Now that we're back at the camp, I want to talk about what happened at Redcliffe. Yes, I know. I've had some time to think about it now. You killed Connor. You killed him. A little boy. How could you do that? You could have let the Arlessa sacrifice herself. Lady Isolde is the one who started all of it, isn't she? Blood magic or no, if one of them had to die, it should have been her. I know Arleman doesn't hold you responsible, but he's a good man who had a lot to absorb all at once. You and I both know you could have done something else. Because I don't agree that it was necessary. I just don't know how you could do it, how you could make that decision. I owe the Isle more than this. Did you? I guess I really have no choice but to just accept that. Just forget I brought it up. I'm the one being the ass here, right? Forget I said anything.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected. You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on... I'm sure... shall be done.
As you say. We must not exhaust our supplies.
Right ahead.
How long were you in that cloister, my dear woman?
Just over
Hala
2 years.
are our guides.
Why do you
They
ask?
accept you. Perhaps it is a
And
sign
all the
that we
brothers
should
and
too.
sisters there,
Be
they had
careful in
taken
the camp.
vows?
We are not used
Most
to
of them,
outsiders
yes.
walking amongst us. Remember.
For 2 years, you had no contact with anyone but men and women who are...
What do you wish? I am no merchant, but let us trade. Perhaps there's something here which will be of value to you.
Yes? What is it you need? Have you news? Then I suggest you see Master Verathorn. I will instruct him to put aside some supplies for you, the kind that the hunters use.
Laura spoke of your facility at Calming the Hala. We are grateful. Without your aid, our friends would all have become sick. As you wish. Darth Shirel.
You have returned. Is there any chance you have news of Delilah? Oh, I cannot fault you for that. You have your own business to attend to, after all. Maseranes, stranger. Thank you.
I'm sorry, but I must attend to our alien father.
As you say.
Allow me to say Maseranes once again for your assistance.
Enemies approaching!
Maker, my brother and his family made it out of Lothering. He said that the Darkspawn attacked it the very next day.
The Darkspawn took Lothering, did they?
I don't know. I expect so, since there was no one there to stop them.
Well, it won't be much longer until those monsters get here. There doesn't seem to be anyone fighting them now.
Did you hear? On Drosta's ashes between towns, fearing for Elden too.
Let kings fight over kings. Trade needs to flow.
May the ancestors protect us all.
You have some kind of problem. Oh? What was this about? I worried this might happen. I hoped it wouldn't be you who came for me. I have no choice. Forgive me, Warden, but I cannot go back with you. We must not exhaust our supplies.
You will Watch out!
More dignity, no?
Very well. I shall do it.
My sister lives down there. I hear there's fighting in the streets.
They think they're isolated now? Merchants won't risk this happening again.
Can I interest you in something? I've got the finest selection of previously owned armour and weaponry this side of Val Royeaux. Oh, of course. And remember, everything's covered by Farron's 24-hour lifetime guarantee. Ah, you want to see some of the best previously owned equipment? Why pay through the nose for new? Oh, here and there. Look.
Hear your daughter came down with the blight.
No, it was my brother's daughter. Terrible.
They have to open the gate. My suppliers will think I cheated them.
So I imagine it has been some time for you, Liliana.
Some time for me. I do not know what you mean.
Some time since you last knocked.
Oh, you wish to talk to me? Truly, it's a courtesy for one so well-armed to notice a lowly merchant. Someone has to. Trade with other races can dry up. We surfacers are Orzamar's lifeline. Even if we're denied a caste, the Assembly says we've turned our back on the stone, but they still use the goods we bring. Hypocrites.
That's not right. Someone should do something.
Maybe it'll change by the time my children are grown. Twice a year, I'm confined to a trade stall in the Commons, but I see enough. It's very closed. My grandfather says I've lost my stone sense. I was born topside. I don't remember having it. Best of luck to you.
How long?
The assembly
Someone
is
get them to tell me how
deadlocked.
long, because this is
No one
ridiculous.
knows when they'll reopen the city.
I demand an audience with you at the Hall of Ferelden. King Loghain will not...
Vieta, this land is held in trust for the sovereign dwarven kings. I cannot allow entry at this time.
King Loghain demands the allegiance of the Desher, or lords, or whatever you call them in your assembly. I am his appointed messenger.
I don't care if you're the king's wiper. Orzammar will have none but its own until our throne is settled.
Who doesn't? If I don't get in, no one should.
Orzammar has no king. Endrin Idukan returned to the stone not 3 weeks ago, sick over the loss of his sons. The Assembly has gone through a dozen votes without agreeing on a successor. If it is not settled soon, we risk a civil war.
The Wardens killed King Cailan and nearly doomed Ferelden. They're sworn enemies of King Loghain.
Well, that is the Royal Seal. That means only the Assembly is authorized to address it. Grey Warden, you may pass.
You're letting in a traitor? And a foreigner? In the name of King Loghain, I demand that you execute this stain on the honor of Ferelden. You'll hear of this. King Loghain will see you quartered.
You are free to enter Orzammar, Grey Warden, though I don't know what help you will find.
Fair journeys, Warden.
Ah, the Paragons, I believe. The dwarves worship their own ancestors, if you can believe it. So what is it exactly that the Sisters of the Chantry do for amusement?
Do they not have sisters in Antiva, Severin?
Naturally. Yet we are hesitant to speak to the sisters back home. They are a Tia Negrano. How do you say it? Pure, not to be spoiled.
And you would spoil them just by speaking to them?
You really have no idea, do you?
I wasn't born in the Chantry, Severin. Sisters, we had many ways to pass the time. Work, for instance, and prayer.
No time for leisure at all?
I was not there for idle pursuits and pleasures, Severin. I was there to contemplate my relationship to the Maker.
And that's it? Sounds bloody boring.
What did you imagine your Antivan sisters did exactly?
Well, in Antiva, the Chantries make much of the wine, so I suppose I assumed they drank it?
I doubt that very much.
And there goes one childhood dream. To think I once longed to be a brother.
It shall be done.
Spare a few bitch for an old man.
Now that's a thing of beauty, daughter. If you work hard like Branka, all Orzammar will... May the ancestors protect Branka, wherever she is.
If only you had come at a less troubled time. Spare a few bitch for an old man. If only you had come at a less troubled time.
It is the Assembly who makes a king, and a king who nominates his successor. None of it is carried in the blood.
Or, as now, when someone tries using the Assembly to pull a coup. Who's to say what my father said in his final hours, when the usurper Harrowmont was the only one by his side?
I'll have you thrown in prison.
You've bitten off more than you can chew!
Handlers, separate these dashers in the Diamond Quarter. I will not have Balin incite a riot.
Not speak that way about the man who should be king! I won't have fighting in the cup, especially in front of outsiders.
If I find that sodding fool, I'll have him in...
Vieta, surfacer. I'm bid to let you walk the commons, but keep your place. Warden or not, I want order. Surface problems. Well, we have no king to hear you. You can join the shouting at the Assembly in the Diamond Quarter if you want. Bunch of Desher lords bickering over sand. Balin, Harrowmont. Is one so different? No paragons here. Surfacers appoint no paragons? Truly, you're lost in all that sky. They are the best of us, declared living ancestors. If you must be our warden, at least know us. Go to the Shaper of Memories in the Shaperate, the true bright spot in the Diamond Quarter. They've caged themselves for fear of each other. As you've seen, keeping order down among us working people is dodgy. No place for a proper lord. Balin speaks through his second, Vartag Gavorn, in the Assembly. Lord Harrowmont speaks through Dulin Ferender from his estate. Surfacers appoint no paragon. If you must be our warden, at least... See, that's why I don't want you surfacers seeing our worst. You'll think that's all we are. The mark bad blood is usually kept to the proving. Should toss Balin and Harrowmont in there. If you must be our warden, at least know us. Yes, you should.
It has begun.
Did you see that? I cannot believe what this city has come to. This would never have happened when Endrin was alive. Aye. What a terrible burden for a father to have only Balin left of 3 fine sons. In the end, Endrin himself recognized that Balin cared for nothing but power. It was Endrin who ordered his son away from his deathbed and embraced Lord Harrowmont as his heir. Lord Harrowmont Endrin himself, and the city is torn, and many question whether Endrin died. He is a good man, and you, stranger, what brings you a blight now? But if you...
Orzammar welcomes the Grey Wardens.
One day the Paragon Branco will return. Oh, it's on that day.
This dispute over the throne is exciting, isn't it?
I could never go to the surface. It must
The
be
great
so
Paragon
strange
Branco
there.
will never return. The answer?
I knew I should have stuck to common nugs. I've gone and lost them too. I'll never find them the way they skitter.
Common nugs. I don't like those. They look dirty.
No way I'm going back to that supplier in Dust Town. Guess I'm shutting it down. Gotta boil them before roasting, but otherwise... Go on, I'm out of the nug game. Got nothing to sell. Gotta boil them before roasting, but...
Being in Orzammar is a privilege. Very
excuse
few
me,
outsiders.
Greetings, and welcome to Garen Garrison's luxury Wow, there are a lot of you. And I've never seen one of those before. What was I saying? Right. Yeah. I'm only asking because you never know who's gonna get up. Except when forging, then I'm straight as an arrow. But handling the ore directly, sometimes... Only not too much and not every... I have the best blade. Only not too much and not every... I'm only asking because you never know. Except when forging, then...
I hear the surface kingdoms are having problems too. It's not just
You look like you're not from around here. Oh, wonderful! I've been trying forever to find someone who really knows the surface world. I don't suppose you've heard of something called the Circle? I've been trying to reach someone there for years. I've sent missives with every caravan, but I never get a reply. I want to know if they would accept me for study. That would be wonderful. My name is Dagna, daughter of Janar of the Smithcasts. Tell them I've already begun reading the Teventer Imperium's Verticum Kadab, and it's just fascinating. Did you know the Imperial Magister Lords once had genealogies of every human family known to produce a mage child?
She's so enthusiastic and adorable. I'm glad we're helping her.
Oh, I'll go pack my bags right now. I'll be waiting by my father's shop.
Ancestors smile on you.
It seems darker this way. Perhaps this is how one leaves the Dwarven city.
What's this? A human? Did we make these tunnels tall enough for humans? I'm sorry, but I cannot allow you past the front lines without Adesha's permission. And I've heard nothing of any new patrols scheduled to leave today. Into the deep roads? Not without a full unit of soldiers to back you, my friend. Or Adesha's permission to risk yourself. Orzammar can't afford to lose its citizens or honored guests on casual visits to the deeps. Of course not. Down here you're bound to run into giant spiders, deep stalkers, and other vermin. Ugly beasts they are. A few outposts. Anyone who can bear arms can join, no matter his... Orzammar can't afford to lose it. Of course not. A few outposts. Anyone who can bear arms can join. Into the deep... Orzammar can't afford to lose it. Of course not.
Go on, I'm out of the nug game, got nothing to sell. Saraka, I'm back in the game, such as it is. I don't have much besides gratitude, but find a bunch more of these and I'll toss you whatever I... Good day to you.
Yes, Warden. What is it? Bunch of Desher lords bicker.
We are honored to serve you, Grey Warden.
You're back? But it takes 2 weeks and 4 days minimum to make the journey to the Circle Tower. I'm guessing you haven't left yet. Well, I've waited 19 years. Another month won't kill me.
Ancestors, guard my son, for he is lost in darkness. Mothers, keep him safe, for you know what it is to mourn. I'm sorry. Did you have an offering for the ancestors? Although, I can't imagine your ancestors reside in the stone. My name is Vilda, widow of Turak of the Smith caste. I pray here every day for my son, Ruck. I only wish I knew whether I should be asking for his safe return or for the ancestors to accept his soul. It was 5 years ago. He was only a youngster. He joined a Deep Roads excursion, the only smith to go with the warriors to repair their arms. But he got separated somehow. When they came home, he wasn't with them. How? There is no way except to brave the deep roads yourself. A warden. So you... Oh, thank you. The ancestor...
The Don't get your hopes up. We could search the deep roads for decades with no sight of the boy.
Please, find me as soon as you return.
It's about time the dark spawn started attacking the surface.
What?
Bothered us.
Topsiders? Good. The more cracks in the old way, the better. Back to buy something, I hope. Not your business. Just as many say, Harry. The assembly is done. There will be topsiders left for trade.
Did you see that fight? In the old days, those men would have been
Orzammar
the Legion of
welcomes
the
you.
Dead. At least then they put that anger to good use.
Maker's blessing on you, brother. I'm Brother Burkle.
Even if...
And I'm petitioning to open a chantry. I need the Shaper of Men. Please.
As you say. It shall be done.
Welcome to Janar Family Armorers. I must say, you look like our type of people. Looking for a new set of mail? At Janar's, we have everything from leather to platinum. Of course, keep in mind we also take items on trade. trust Vala, stranger. Here for armor or conversation? I stay out of politics. It's not good for us. Lord Harrowmont's a fair man. My father did business, but the Idukans have served us well. If it is the ancestors' wisdom to keep them on the throne, aye. But, I'm guessing by your face you're not. Aye. Has she been bothering you? Gets a whiff of surface stink and she's like a cave. Ah, that girl. I've been telling her for years to give up those. Magic's a human trick. If Dagna wants enchantment, I can apprentice her. I'm sorry she bothered you. Many of... Perhaps I could take your mind off the insult. Of course. I trust Vala, stranger. Here for armor or But, I'm guessing by your face. But the Idukans have served us well.
As you say.
I'm guessing you haven't left yet. Tell the circle I wish to study there. I know they don't normally admit anyone without magical aptitude, but I could bring much as a student of magical history. I'll do whatever they want. Scrub floors, mend clothes, if they just let me sit quietly at the back of the classroom. Well, I've waited 19 years. Another month.
You're the best wrangler. You're the best wrangler I've ever seen. But there's more out there.
I hope the Assembly picks a king soon. Is it true there's civil war on the surface, too? Ancestors watch your path.
Vala.
Greetings.
You have come at a difficult time. Orzammar is ailing for want of a king.
What? Nothing I say is provably false.
It's times like this we really need a paragon.
This has dragged on too long. It's an insult to King Endrin's memory.
I hope you'll support Lord Harrowmont.
Orzammar welcomes the Grey Wardens.
Legion of the Dead Warrior. Sorry, can't talk. Crier's work is never done.
Good day. After all this is
Good
over,
day, Grey Warden.
I wouldn't mind getting a job here.
Greetings.
I could sing, tell stories, help the king get items from high shelves.
Is it true there's civil war on the surface, too?
We simply must reopen the gates. I cannot live without my precious life.
Vala.
Greetings.
The prince values your support. We are glad to have you here, Warden.
As you say.
Warden, welcome. It is always a blessing for Orzammar to host your order. I am Vartag Gavorn, top advisor to our good Prince Balin. What news do you bring? Yes, the treaty. I've seen it in the Shapers' libraries. Now, the difficulty is that the treaty only compels our king, and we are sadly lacking one of those right now. My prince is the rightful king, but a disappointing number of lords back the upstart Harriman for the throne. If you show your support for Prince Balin, he might be able to assist with your requests. Harriman promised the same Harriman can't I have copies of the promissory notes Harriman gave each of them. Lady Dace doesn't... Well, have you found Lady Dace and Lord Helmy? That's not important. If they ask, say you found them while... Well, have you found Lady Dace and Lord Helmy? As a neutral party, you could present the evidence. That's not important. If they ask, say you found them while searching the Shaper's library. I'm asking you to deliver him. Don't...
The Assembly is in session. Enter quietly if you wish to observe.
Your mind has gone to dust if you think we would pass such a writ. Half our houses would go broke without the surface trade.
The proposal is only effective until we have a king to ensure we are respected by the surfacers.
Leaving you conveniently positioned to take over all contracts. I'll see your head on a pike first.
Deshers, lords and ladies of the Assembly. I've already doubled the guard to prevent violence. Must I summon more?
Steward Bandalore, Balin's sympathizers are tying our hands with trivialities. They may as well open us to the sky.
I suggest we put the matter to a vote.
And I suggest you have a taste of my family's mace.
Enough! The Assembly is in recess until the members can regain control of their emotions. Stone-forsaken fools and dusters. I'm sorry. This is the Assembly of the Clans. Only Deshers and occasional guests of state are allowed in. Forgive me. I am so exhausted. I completely forgot about the message from the gate guard. Welcome to Orzammar, Warden. I hope you can forgive our unrest. The loss of our king has hit us hard. Respect for your role is great, but you won't receive a proper hearing until we have a king on the throne. Troubling, but it will still seem distant compared to the empty throne. The Assembly is blind to all else. This is their world, and it ended when Endrin died. I must admit, Warden, I am at a loss myself. It lies with Prince Balin or Lord Harriman, and they are slow to trust anyone in these uncertain times. I only wish there was more I could do for you. Warden, I'm afraid the Assembly is still locked in debate. What can I do for you? As steward, I am an... Warden, I'm afraid the Assembly is still locked in... Warden, I'm afraid the Assembly is still locked...
Well, have you found Lady Dace and Lord Helmy? Don't bother me.
I heard there was a Grey Warden here. I am Dulin Forrender, second to Lord Harriman, King Endrin's own choice as successor. Word is spreading that the surface may suffer a blight. It is shameful we are not in a better position to help. That may be, and that is a terrible risk for the surface. But even if the world would end tomorrow, Lord Harriman cannot ignore Balin today. He cannot afford to trust anyone of unproven loyalties. That's a generous offer. If you mean it, you might attend the proving today. The Deshers take it very seriously. And unfortunately, Balin found some way to blackmail or intimidate Lord...
Ah, I see. So it's his example they follow as they cower from...
How dare you slander Lord Harrowmont?
Why should we ally ourselves with someone too scared? What?
Surely you don't mean Balin. Then you agree to fight. Balin would never work with anyone who humiliates. If you...
Greetings.
We are honored to have you here.